Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Oracle Reiki Spiritual Healer. And this is a topic that I wanted to cover with you guys, because when you have entered into different kinds of relationships, you will have people not only in your home, but people in your relationship that will try to remain in the shadows, attacking you with negative energy to keep you blinded to, that it is them that is attacking you. So in a previous video, I have, given you, where I have older people that would say blind, gagged, and tied. So we're just going to talk about being blinded by a spiritual narcissist and what it will look like. Okay, so we are understanding that when you are blinded, then you will have different kinds of attacks upon your mind, your psyche. You will have psychic attacks upon you where they are taking your mental health, your health energy. They're taking that for themselves. They're siphoning your health energy for themselves. And in many cases, you will physically feel these attacks upon your body. They have blinded you. You will not see them, siphoning your energy in order to, enslave you to them. A lot of times these people that have been siphoning this type of energy, where they have blinded you, where you can't see them, and many times they will enslave you to them. They will put you on medication. There are a lot of chosen ones that have been put on medication to believe that they are crazy, because these people have been siphoning their energy because they stay blinded in their life. They stay blind. And a lot of the chosen ones, again, will know that these people are not right, that they are, siphoning their energy. And they want to, stay in these people's lives because they think that they have a chance to change them, because they have titles as mother and father, sister, brother, uncles, aunt. And these people, when you allow them to stay in your life, and they are hiding in the shadows, and they are attacking you physically, financially, you will become enslaved to these people. You will have to, take them everywhere. You will not have any money. They will issue out to you how you're going to live. They will dictate to you what they're going to give you in order to live. So they may give you a house in order to continue to siphon your energy. They may give you a car in order to continue, so that you will take everybody everywhere. You will be the one that not only has to go, grocery shopping all the time, go to the store, take everybody to the doctor, but you will be, required to take care of mother and father, when they get older, even though they have not treated you with the respect. It is because they have siphoned your energy. They have blinded you. These spiritual narcissists has blinded you. So, if you see the tarot card where you have the lady with her hands bound and her eyes covered, and she got a little, she can peek out a little bit. A lot of times, that is what I mean. These people, I can use that as an example of these people have blinded you so that you cannot see them as the person. You do not believe that they would do that to you. And so in the Holy Quran, it says that if you are blinded in this world, God will raise you up and you will be blinded in the next, because you are actually, understood that these persons are, in alignment with the entity, in agreement with the entity, and you could not get away from them, or you did not get away from them. A lot of the people that I have dealt with, a lot of the clients that I have dealt with, When I have had this problem where they have been blinded by people in their life, and they come to me and they say, well, I know something is wrong. I just can't put my finger on it. Everything in my life is, is bad. I'm having bad luck in relationships. I'm being rejected. I cannot finish anything. And usually when you have been blinded to the attacks of the narcissist, and they've sent the black matter to your eyes in order to stay in the shadows in your life. These are the types of attacks that you will have. You will start having people, on your job, reject you. You will have people in your love life, your relationships reject you. You will have chaos and problems everywhere you go until you submit to what those spiritual narcissists have, sent to your life in order to control you. And you are blinded by what they have sent. You are blinded by the attacks that they have sent upon your life, upon your finances. And one client told me that they went to school and was able to go to school, and as soon as, they got to the very end, they were about to graduate, something happened. They lost their car. Their health started to decline. And when I start working with these people to remove that negative attack off of their eyes, to identify the person, this is why it's very important that you have to identify that person who has attacked you in that way to blind you, in order to siphon your energy, in order to steal your blessings and give them to other people in your life. You have to remove yourself from these people, who have attacked you and don't want you to see them. You have to move away from them. They will become obsessed with you because they're used to having your energy and you not know it, you not being able to say anything, and you being blinded to the fact, that they are also that tarot card where the thief, where he's running away and he's looking, real sneakily. He's looking sneaky. Okay, as he's running away with other people's valuables. So when we are understanding these types of attacks upon the chosen ones, then we have to understand that you have to cleanse yourself and purify yourself from these negative energies. The first time that you purify yourself from this type of attack, you're going to have a very aggressive purifying cleanse with this type of attack. Where this person has been in the shadows, and usually they've been in the shadows of your life, giving you the evil eye for many years of your life, many times since you were a child. So once you identify this person, again, every time that you identify a narcissist, you cleanse a narcissist out of your life, you're going to, send that negative energy back. They're going to get sick. And many times, again, what they had set out for you is going to happen to them. I've had many clients that says that when I have helped them purify their life and identify these persons in their life, that their eyesight got better. And again, when we are talking about being blinded in this world, in a lot of cases, when this is allowed to go on all of your life, you will start having, problems with your eyesight, glaucoma. You will have cataracts where, you are being, blinded in this world. You will have, problems with your eyesight, like you're having different kinds of grit, maybe in both eyes or one eye. Your eyesight will totally deteriorate if you do not cleanse this negative energy. And like I said, when I have been helping people to cleanse this problem where a person has sent spiritual attacks upon a person's eyes and their mind so that, they cannot see them in their life. Once I removed that negative energy from them, they were able to have clarity. They were able to get away from that person. and their eyesight improved. You know, in many of these cases, I've had, you know, people come to me and say, well, you know, the doctor is saying that if I don't have surgery, I'm going to go totally blind. And once we start, you know, cleansing this energy, once the person starts to pinpoint that this person has been side-eyeing them their entire life, once they start cleansing this negative energy, that person comes to them trying to figure out what's going on. And, you know, that person is, you know, cleansed of that negative energy that person has been attacking them most of their life. And in many cases, again, whatever that spiritual narcissist sent out to the chosen one, to the empath in these relationships, it starts to happen to them in their life. Or all of a sudden, you know, they fall, you know, with glaucoma, or they have, you know, nerve or pressure on their eyes, pressure on nerves in their eyes. There's problems with their retina. Okay, so when these people start to receive the negative energy that they've sent out, and many times they can't take it, and it just go ahead and it takes them on out for the negative, the black matter that they've sent out, the amount of black matter that they've sent out over time, in order to keep their victims blinded, to keep them, you know, in a state of blindness, so that they can't see their attacks, that it is them who have a wicked design against them, their life. And in many times it will go over into generational curses if this is not taken care of and cleansed and purified. So I hope that you have received this message. Please like, share, and subscribe to me. And we're going to do you know, what it means to have your hands bound this week. You know, we're gonna do bound, gagged, and tied. So we've done the blinded. Okay, so we're gonna do the bound tomorrow, so that we can understand what kind of examples, what you may experience when you have been bound in life. So please like, share, and subscribe to me. Book your one-on-one sessions with me, so I can acclimate a gift to you if you're having these types of problems in your life, in your relationships. Book your life coaching sessions with me, or your video chat sessions. Like, share, and subscribe to me over all of my platforms. Donate to my channel. I'm High Oracle, Reiki spiritual healer. Assalamu alaikum.